What is going on, guys? Today we are reacting to I tried building AI Slop in real life. This is a video done by Alan Payne, and I never reacted to this before, but the thumbnail and YouTube title actually really caught my attention. I do stream over at twitch.tv/TrueEarl and on this main YouTube channel as well if you guys want to come hang out. With that being said, let's get right into the video.
AI. I know you're sick of those letters because I am absolutely done with those letters. I mean, look at all this AI slop. How am I even supposed to compete with this? It can take months.
I love AI Slop, dude. I love it. It like when especially deepfaking stuff, when it's like the most heinous stuff on somebody. Oh, it's so funny. I love it.
To engineer a video idea.
Oh shit!
And sometimes it's not even good.
Oh, it's crazy.
But an AI
That's not pretty cool.
Account can rip off that idea 100 different ways in minutes, and I'm not even sure people can tell the difference.
But what if we flip things around?
Nah, you can tell with that one.
Stealing our ideas, we steal AI's ideas.
What?
All I have to do is find some slop with a.
Isn't that like what the point of it at first was? Like, kind of not to take ideas, but to help it enhance your like abilities, kind of thing. Like, not like fully give you ideas, but to say, oh, I want to do this, and then maybe create a plan. I don't know.
Couple million views, build those ideas in
not
real
a toilet.
life, and then rake in even more than millions of views and prove that
that's disgusting.
Human content is superior to AI. That's of course assuming that I can make real content that's better than AI slop content, which I mean, of course I can.
Dinosaur
right?
with a scarf. Slop number 1.
So this is the first
million views
slop that caught my eye. It's a horse mobility scooter, and I don't know why, but the AI accounts seem to have a thing for horses. Like they have horse mopeds, horse motorcycles, horse robots.
Oh,
I think
that's pretty cool.
This is probably the best version of that idea though, because your target audience will be boomers, and they can't tell.
Let's go, boomer.
Even though the AI doesn't seem to know whether
that seems actually not too terrible to make. I'm not gonna lie. This looks kind of easy. So for the most part, if you understand like watering and stuff, I don't know. I don't, but I mean, like, it looks like it could be done pretty easily by somebody who does know what they're doing.
The horses are supposed to be alive or not. And I think all I need to build this is a mobility scooter,
yep,
and a horse.
Yeah,
so
that's what I thought.
A guy that you've probably
Was
seen
that
before.
Michael Reeves?
Knows a ton about scooters. That's right.
Oh my god,
Michael Reeves. This
guy's a
engineering
hazard.
Friend Tommy Wong.
Yeah, mind the bees. Oh my god, Tommy! Why are there so many bees in your garage?
This place is awesome.
What he works in here with all those bees?
You've got a little Hello Kitty bike. You've got anime. You've got rotten cat food.
Ew.
Bit of a pest problem. Okay, yeah, I see.
Tommy has a mental illness that
with
I think
waifus?
is called hoarding. No, I mean hoarding, which means he's got all the garbage that I need to make a real horse.
Oh, there it is.
Scooter.
Oh my god, he actually does.
Is this a carousel horse? Yeah, it's real wood and everything. Have you ever sat on this? No, I'm kind of scared too.
We're good. Oh!
Did you actually just show up and break my horse?
Yeah, but okay, so Tommy's.
It's good, it's good. That's what you needed it for.
Back when this horse was on a carousel, it probably had a big brass pole going right through its horse hole. But for some reason, Tommy's just had this crappy piece of wood holding it up. So I reused the mobility scooter's chair to weld a frame with a pipe to stick the horse onto.
Oh yeah, look, it goes right.
Right in the hole.
And then Tommy helped me replace the mobility scooter's dead speed controller with
what?
A much better one.
Some senile moron.
Speed controller.
24-volt batteries when you could just use 2 LiPo batteries to get 48 volts. So this.
Did he just say light bulb batteries? Wait, what?
And you could just use 2 LiPo batteries.
Okay, I don't know.
Volts. So
I feel like he said light bulb, but I don't know if that's right.
I don't know why they didn't think of this before.
Oh!
Now me and Tommy just have to lay pipe up the horse's hole.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, you can't say that.
But Alan, how are you supposed to steer this thing? This handlebar doesn't turn. Well, don't you worry, because me and Tommy have bypassed the entire horse and built the world's first mobility scooter with foot steering.
Foot steering,
which is
okay.
great for people who want to use a mobility scooter, but their legs still work. And look at this thing. It looks way better than the.
Doesn't that like defeat the point of a mobility scooter? Or or is it just, you know, make life a little bit easier, but you can still walk? I don't know.
AI version.
But even if it looks good and works,
maybe I'm misunderstanding
it doesn't mean it'll make a good short. And also, it doesn't really work that good.
Horse mobility scooter, 3, 2, 1. Oh!
What's wrong with,
Oh my God! Oh, the steering! Oh my God, the steering is really bad. It doesn't like to steer.
Oh, careful. You're just kind of zooming.
Oh, there's no brake. Oh, there's no brake.
He didn't install brakes. He didn't install brakes. Oh my god, he didn't install brakes. Oh. There's no way he got this like Costco. He has to know somebody. Hey, wait, whoa, sorry for that pause, but he has to know somebody inside college getting that in, right? He has to know somebody. That's a sussy pause, though. I'm so sorry. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, it has been about 30 minutes now.
it.
I've uploaded the short onto Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and I didn't
It had
provide
to
any
bang, right?
context.
It
Like,
had
I
to
don't want
bang.
people to watch this just to beat AI. I just want to know straight up, raw dog, if people like this more or less than the original. So I use the same description as the AI Slop and the same caption, same editing style, same length, same everything. And so far, things are looking bad.
What?
Like, it's not a good sign when the platform analytics are telling you in plain English that your video is terrible. Hey, so we noticed that you suck.
Does that say
Can
that?
we figure out why? Looking back on this, I think the problem is a mobility scooter needs an actual boomer to be on top of it. Otherwise, it's just a random YouTube
just
guy on
slop.
a carousel horse. Like, the idea just doesn't come together otherwise. So right now, we're at 2,000 views on YouTube and
That's not bad.
Instagram.
2,100
and
likes.
400 views on TikTok. This is probably not going to get over 1 million views. So, like, whatever idea I steal next,
give us some time.
got
Give
to
us some
be
time.
something I can build as visually close to the original Slop as possible. But before that, I've got to tell you about the sponsor of this video, Upside.
Oh shit.
I was
Upside.
collecting points on this fast food app that will remain unnamed, but then my account crashed and I lost all of my
Uber?
points. This is a true story. But now I've got Upside.
Which is a free app that gives you
Okay.
extra cash back on your everyday purchases.
You can even get cash back on
Oh
gas
my
for you
God.
and your car.
There's no confusing point system, no digital coupons.
That's
It's
water, right?
actual money that you can transfer straight to your bank account. This is a pizza place by me with a 28% cash back offer, and that's cash back on top of any cash back or rewards you're already getting with your credit card. Just claim
How
the
does the
offer in
company
the
make
app,
money?
pay for it with a credit card like normal, and follow the next steps in the app to get paid. There's over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on
There's
the
no way he's still
Upside app.
driving this.
Upside's given back over $1 billion to its users so far. To find out how much you can
Billion?
earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code AlanPan to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. It helps support the channel, and you get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas with promo code AlanPan. And thanks again to Upside for sponsoring this video. Oh look, an AI
What is this, a song?
Beer mug high heels. This is giving a ton of that, like, thanks, I hate it kind of energy where it's disgusting.
It's kinda
but you can't
gross.
Look away. There's actually a ton of, like,
Wait, but who's gonna test this out? Because that's your feet are gonna be so sticky after this, like so sticky.
other beer-filled things in AI Slop, but for whatever reason, like, beer heels is definitely the hardest to not watch. So pros.
The hardest to
I think
not
this
watch?
project
I like
actually looks
the
very
jacket. The
doable
jacket's
in
pretty
real life.
cool.
Honestly, the hardest part will be finding someone to model them. Cons.
Yeah, I thought it was
has
gonna be
over
pretty
10
easy.
million views. So somehow I have to make something real that looks even better at being worse than this. But after some challenging
Oh my God.
attempts at combining a high heel with a beer mug, I decided this project should be 3D printed.
Oh.
So then I did something that would terrify even Jeff Bezos.
Just-
I hired a human being to design the shoes, and then I got it printed at a brick and
Oh,
mortar
just-
small
okay.
business.
Why was I scared of Jeff Bezos?
Oh, you put him on a turntable also?
You know, it came out pretty well. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it came out pretty nice.
That is gorgeous. How long does this take you, like man-hour wise?
Probably 30 hours of
What?
labor.
I put clear coat on, and the clear coat didn't go well, so I just stripped a clear coat, and then all the different polishing. It became frustrating.
Is it hard to do?
Son of a fucking bitch.
So thank you to Vision Miner for
Isn't it
torturing
just-
one of
I
your
don't know how 3D
employees
printing
for an
works.
entire week to replicate something a slopsmith probably made in 3 seconds. So then I packed my bags to do a fashion photo shoot with
Is
my
he in
good
China?
friend
Where is he?
Shay.
Alan's kidnapped me here in a foreign country and I can't escape.
She makes real fantastical clothing that looks so good it could be
Why is it on
AI.
fire?
That's a cool concept. I mean, like, it has the hint of something that you want to put in the world, but isn't.
Wait, what if they made the foam at the top kind of like a sealant? So like when you stick your foot in there, and then like the alcohol, like the beer would get max size. So like, but it won't have any spill. Wait, hold on. Fashionable and sensible? It could work.
Realistic?
What do you think is in this box, Shay?
Beer shoes.
There we go.
Actually, no.
No, these are actually really good.
And even though I had zero
Ugh.
experience as a fashion photographer, I was still dog
Ugh.
shit at filming fashion.
The bug wood in the beer.
What? There's a bug in there?
Also, turns out in real life, it's impossible
That's
to walk in
it.
beer
See, it
shoes.
spills. Yeah, yeah.
No, there's no grip.
So, this is the best I could do. Oh yeah, I like the tilt. Nice and dynamic.
Don't actually know if I can walk.
Oh God.
Like a sad show.
It's just spilling everywhere.
This sucks.
I'm so sorry.
Ew.
So
That had to have been refilled. That is no way. That would have been nasty.
Turn out quite as clean as the AI version. But it's actually been about 30 minutes since I put this short up, and it's actually doing way
3.3?
better, especially on Instagram. It's already got over 20,000 views, and
Why
the
is this so
reactions
much
are
better?
exactly what I was hoping for. Some things were not meant to be created. Ain't no way to fake that kind of instant revulsion. Brilliant.
Wait,
I
what?
missed the person I was before I saw this. There are more weird comments than I was expecting, but I think these are mostly
know
just
what?
like edgelords trying to be funny.
I can see why it's doing well on Instagram. It makes so much more sense.
And honestly, it says more about Quentin Tarantino than it does about the shoes. So I'm just gonna let these simmer. You never know, but just to be safe, I'm gonna try to build one more slop.
Oh, ew.
This is
There's no
one
way
of
this would be a good
the
idea.
biggest AI slop shorts I've found, and I have no idea why. It is 61 seconds long of just this.
Oh, I don't like
I'm
it.
sorry. I have questions.
Because like, if you think about it, right? Imagine, okay, well, this one makes it look like it just goes straight into the bowl, like, but like, you know, I'm assuming there's like some sort of exit, but it's see-through, so you can see just like the turd from all angles, and it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good.
These fish, you just piss and shit into where they live. What happens when you try and flush one of these things?
Oh, they're just all
Nobody
just
knows.
zapped?
This short still has 14 million views. This one's gonna be hard. But hear me
Damn.
out. That's why it'll work. I think the other shorts might have actually been like too realistic, but if I make an aquarium
Yeah.
toilet that looks anything like the short and works even a little bit like a toilet, people might watch that more than the AI version. So the first problem is that toilets aren't aquariums.
Why is it already yellow?
Apparently, you can make your own custom aquarium out of acrylic sheets, and lucky enough, I have an acrylic guy.
What?
Wait, I
wait.
mean, I have an acrylic
Oh,
guy.
a guy.
Heavier than it looks. Where are we gonna put this?
There.
At first, I was a little worried because the toilet diagram I gave Davis wasn't the most detailed, but somehow he was able to turn that into a
He's cooking it.
straight-up Gunpla toilet kit.
This looks clean as hell.
I know you can't
Yeah,
see
he
it,
made
but there
curved out of
is
it?
an invisible toilet lying on this sheet.
No, I
So
see the
then we
vision. I see the
glued
vision.
all of the acrylic sheets in the toilet kit together with this really cool chemical that's illegal in California. But it's
Oh?
okay because we actually filmed this in Texas. You know, like how in cartoons they try and show things are invisible by like making them like a dotted line. That's what it looks like, a cartoon invisible toilet. Now I could have just stopped right here
Maybe.
and put this thing in my bathroom and filled it with fish, but I am mentally ill. So next we installed a fully functional flush tank and real transparent toilet plumbing.
Oh, man, just imagine this in real life. This would be so nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
3, 2, 1.
I can't believe it works.
Hey, that is a perfect gurgle sound.
That worked.
Hey, gurgle.
That worked really well.
This is a real working toilet. You could poo in
Ew,
here.
ew, ew,
and
ew.
it
I don't.
would work, except that instead of going into the sewer, your
Ugh.
poo would drain into the shower. That's because I rent this place, so I can't actually install the toilet where the toilet should go. And look at this. Are you seeing this?
It's pretty cool that it
All
works,
the
though.
Parts of this toilet that flush are completely self-contained. You see this empty space outside?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how a toilet actually works. Like, I get a general idea a little bit, just a little bit, because I know it's like water levels and stuff, but I don't honestly know how it completely works.
Side of the flushing parts, this is where the fish can live. The AI couldn't come up with this. This is human ingenuity. I'm basically a toilet genius.
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, did it shoot at him?
How does plumbing work? Jesus. So next I set up the aquarium part of the toilet with all the stuff that fish need to stay alive.
Like, how
this
does
is cheating because it's very subtle. I'm just gonna add a little SpongeBob
Oh,
to this
SpongeBob,
for
boy.
engagement because kids love SpongeBob. But just to make absolute sure that no one
Oh my
would
God, he's
accuse me
getting-
of
he's
animal
getting actually
abuse,
fish?
I found the most miserable looking, already abused fish I could, so that
Aw.
living in a toilet would seem like paradise to them.
Until he gets flushed.
Wants freedom the most.
You know what? I think he wants to.
Oh, okay, yeah, he
I think
volunteered.
it was meant to be.
But even with real fish inside,
Okay.
it still didn't look as good as the AI slop until I stuck some
LEDs?
LED lights
Yeah.
on it, and then it
That'll do it.
became fucking awesome.
It's actually pretty dope. It's still gross if you think about it. Ew. Oh, SpongeBob boy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ew. That is so gross. Like, I know it's not a turd, but like, you can't lie. That is pretty nasty. Ugh. 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 Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't need
Hello. These shorts have been stewing for 3 weeks now, so this is as many views as they're gonna get.
This one probably did well,
none of
right?
my shorts got even 10,000 views, which is especially embarrassing because I have almost 1 million followers on TikTok, and I guess none of them wanted to see this. On YouTube, though, things were still bad. All 3 shorts got about 80K views, which is better until you remember that the lowest number we were trying to beat was 1 million views.
Oh yeah,
comparably. All these together, it's still not even
still
like
nice.
A reasonable fraction of 1 million. But then there's Instagram. Horse mobility scooter, 90K views, not good. Aquarium toilet has almost 500K views, which would be really good if it wasn't supposed to beat 13 million views. And then there's beer mug heels with 6 million.
Okay, guys, that has to be because it's a woman. I got its feet and a woman. Come on, man, bro. There has to be a lot of gooners on Instagram, huh?
Views. That is a certified banger. That is a huge number of views for my Instagram. And at first, honestly, I was worried about where the views were coming from. But then I saw that a bunch of non-perverted accounts were stealing and reposting it. So most of the views must be from normal people. And even that is still about half as many views as we needed to beat the original AI Slop. So I'm sorry, humanity. We've got to take the L on this one. But I do want to thank all of the real people that gave these shorts a fighting chance.
I guess AI superior, huh?
Film and edit. I hope these guys survive the AI apocalypse. If you enjoyed this video, like it and share it with your friends. If you didn't enjoy this video, then still
it was a banger.
Share it with your
certified.
enemies. And either way, thank you for watching. I bet you didn't notice that this ocean behind me was AI generated.
Okay, it's not.
Hey,
really,
what the fuck?
I don't know how to do that, but my point is, it totally could have been.
What? Why did? Huh? Now I'm just confused. Why did you do that? Now you just messed me up. Oh my god. Moral of the story. AI superior. Don't make aquatic toilets because that's absolutely disgusting and I don't want to see your poop. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.